Hello, everybody. Hey, I know I'm a little early. What, by a minute? How are you? You all let me know if you can see and hear me. Hey, hey. Oh, you can? All right, Maria. How you doing, baby? Good to see you. Say bon, family. Hey, Tyra. Mm, we got a new member. Wait, let me go see. I seen it. There it is. Christopher. Christopher, welcome. Thank you for being here, man. I thank you for becoming a member of the channel. Yeah, thank you. All right. Mike, say bon, man. Say bon, man. He said, please, y'all hit that like button on your way in, family. Yes. Hey, Sam. She says she in the bushes. All right, my baby. All right. Backyard garden flow. Hey, double. Hey, pollinate that like button. No, that's right. And Maria Graham, and there go my baby Precious. Hey, honey. Yeah. All right. And Tyra, Cassandra. She said, good evening, Miss Lennon. Everyone in the chat. Hey. Hey, loud and clear. All right now. Thank you. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Hey, son. Hey, baby, how are you? Good to see you. First time here. Welcome. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you enjoy your stay with us, okay? So you come back, all right? All right. Stay bon, man. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Hey, Miss Red. She said, good evening, Miss Linda, and everyone in the chat. Nana, hi, beautiful family, Mama Linda. I love you so much. I love you, baby. Yeah, I'm here, but I'm in the bushes. I've been planting and planting and planting. I got you, love. I got you. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Hey, Seed, say so. Hey, baby, how are you? Good to see you. Lisa. Hey, Lisa. Good evening, Miss Linda and gardening family. Hello. Yeah. Christopher. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Yeah. Simply Bell. Hey, baby. How are you? How are you? I'm sitting up here drinking. Let me let y'all see what I'm drinking here. It is Jody she brought me about three of these things. They big shots, and they are the red cream soda. That's what I'm sipping on, yo. So it's been a cold day here in New Orleans. It's cold to me. It's been very cold, and I don't like it. But I had to be in it. I'm going in and out. I went to three churches today, and it was beautiful. I enjoyed myself very, very much. Hey, Miss B Unstoppable. How are you? I enjoyed myself in the church, but I was very happy to get home, right? Hey, Sister Althea. Hey, baby. Okay. Hey, Nikki Walker. Hey, my baby. Hey, honey. How are you? So, I want to welcome everyone to what is this on this lipstick? Okay. I want to welcome everyone to the live. Those that's in the chat with me, I want to thank you for Myra. Myra. Yo, Myra's here. Myra, I'm so glad to see you, my love. I'm so glad to see you. Listen, we have missed you so much, Myra. And I'm so glad you're here, baby. I pray and hope that you continuously to get better, and so we could be growing stuff together, baby. I know you're in New Jersey and I'm in New Orleans, but we always made it work. Okay. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to us talking about seeds and getting that stuff together and growing stuff. All right. Hey, broke. I came over today, but you know. But anyway, man, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, so let me get back to this. For those that's in the bushes, I want to thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all. I really do. Okay. And for those that will watch the replay, I hope and pray that every category I just spoke of, that you all pick up something that you could use in your garden. Maybe, you're not using it now, but later on in the garden, something may happen in your garden and you may say, wait a minute, we talked about that. Let me see. And you can find a remedy to your problem, okay? Because that's the thing I am looking forward to doing is this. Saving a plant when that plant can be saved and knowing when to get her out of there, right? Hey, Jewel. Hey, Jewel. Hey, Tiffany. So, those are some of the things that I want us to know. And with that little knowledge, it could save us money and it will save us time, right? So, those are some of the things we're going to talk about tonight. All right? Yeah. Hey, Kanisha. Hey, babe. Kanisha, am I pronouncing your name right? Let me know. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Hey, mm, Alan. Hey, 22. Hey, baby. Hey, honey. It says Kanisha Glover. Oh, I am. Come on, Linda. Okay, so let's talk about this. Tomorrow is Meatless Monday, but there's a but on this. Tomorrow we celebrate MLK, right? So listen, if you're going to hang out with your family and do all the wonderful things that we do on MLK Day, enjoy yourself. But you still can get in that water. You can get that water, okay? Well, let's see what Myra say. Myra say, thank you. I miss you all. I miss all of you. I will be able to do some gardening starting fresh this spring. Come on, baby. Internet in and out. Okay. We have snow. Oh, y'all have snow right now. So Myra is in New Jersey. So she said that I think you have about 4 or 5 inches of snow on the ground right now, and I understand. Yeah, Myra, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to us in the spring growing together, baby. Yes, I look forward to it. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Yeah. Hey, Veggie baby, I saw you tipping in. I saw you, girl. I saw you. Yeah. All right. So let me know this. Since maybe about 3 weeks, we have been talking about certain vegetables. Hey, Sylvia, we've been talking about certain vegetables. I want to go back to one vegetable because there's some things that we didn't talk about this vegetable, and I want to talk about it. And that is peppers. So I want you all to just give me your basic way of growing your peppers, like feeding your peppers, or how many of you all do you top your peppers? And to those first time gardeners, do you know what topping peppers mean? I'm sorry, y'all. Leisure lady, hey baby, how are you? That sounds pretty good. I love it though. I love it. What you mean, broke? No. Oh, you don't. Oh, you don't. Okay. Okay. I thought you were saying you don't know what it is. Okay. You don't. So, broke don't top his peppers. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I top inside for height. Okay. I got you. You don't outside. Please explain topping peppers. I've heard of it, but I can assume what it means. Okay, we're gonna talk about it, my love. No, what is topping peppers? Okay, baby, we're gonna get it. I topped my peppers last summer and I really didn't see a difference. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh man, I'm gonna lose my little spot here. Hey, pretty girl. Hey, pretty girl. Pretty girl, did you like that song? I thought I saw you say something on Gina's page. Did you like that song from Friday? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold on. What do you say, song? I use 511 on my peppers after they're outside. Okay, okay. You did last year. I guess that's what you want to say, Christopher. Yeah. I did once. Okay. So to everyone who don't know what topping peppers is, the first thing I will tell you is you must wait till your peppers get a certain size before you top them. Now, sometimes some people top them too early, or, and they don't get it right where it. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute. Did you did you get that, Mike? Wait, I think you already got it. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Or was that Nikki Walker? Thank you, honey. But so you have to wait till your peppers get a certain size before you top them. Right now, hey, mommy time. Hey, baby. My God, it's been so long. Oh, wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. I'm gonna get to it. Wait a minute. Happy New Year's, TNOG. It snowed 2 days here in upstate New York. I'm looking forward to spring. Oh, baby, it's so good to see you, honey. It really is. Okay, so all right, no more interruptions. You must wait till your peppers get a certain size. Now, of course, I do have videos of me topping peppers, right? But what topping your peppers mean is this, is that you take the top off, and instead of your peppers growing straight up, it will begin to bush out. Now, broke, tell me, broke, you say it didn't work for you or something didn't do. Tell me what happened to your peppermint when you topped it. Or somebody said they topped it, but it didn't work. Oh, Precious, what happened to your pepper, baby? Hey, baby, how you doing? Sammy Joe. Hey, my baby. She said, TNOG, hello. We're here. We call it pinching. Okay, our peppers. I have done it for many years. There you go. And that's also, and you're right, many people call it pinching or topping. Yes, and it's the same thing, very same method. Yes, I was. Oh, really? Okay. Awesome, baby. I love it too. The whole song will, it just have so many wonderful meanings to it, right? Yes, it was a beautiful song. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Yeah. Let's see, y'all. I topped them after they developed at least 3 forks. I don't know. 3 feet, baby. Is that what you're saying? Thanks. I miss your smile. Oh, thank you, mommy time. Thank you, baby. Um, Sun, okay. I have gotten my seeds planted indoors for spring. The weather here in Florida is like a seesaw for winter. Some of my seeds have germinated and are looking a little leggy. Might need more light. Yes, I would agree. I would agree. My pepper plants did widen out, but I didn't notice a difference in the amount of peppers. Okay, baby. Okay. They bushed out, but not much production. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. So usually the whole thing about pinching and topping is that they do bush out, but they do grow many more, like, let's say, branches, stems, and on those stems is more flowers and peppers. Okay, I'm going to pinch at least a bed of peppers because I've had great results from pinching or topping my peppers. I really have. But everything don't work for everybody. And do I understand? I do. I do, man. I do. I always top my peppers. That's what Sylvia said. Yeah. Hey, LGG, how you doing, baby? Do you pinch the top other than a wait a minute. Do you pinch or top other plants like tomatoes? So it's a good question. I pinch or top my what is that vegetable? It's called that's a shame. I can't think of that vegetable name. I'll tell you in a minute. Uh, that's crazy, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, baby. Give me a minute. Brussels sprouts. My Brussels sprouts. This is what I do. When my Brussels sprout gets as tall as I want her to get, not she don't necessarily have her Brussels on it, but she is as tall as I want her to get. I go inside and I pinch off the top that looks like a little head of cabbage. I take it out. I got a video on it. I got a short on it showing you exactly how to go in there and take it out. And what will happen is you will get your Brussels sprouts. They will start coming on and they will get very big. Check out a short I did. It's in there. It's in there. 3 nodes are brand. There you go. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, man. Hey, Cassandra. Hey, Nikki, OCD's chick. Hey, baby, how are you doing? Okay. When they have 3, okay, you telling people how to do it. Very good. Very good. Red bakes. Hey, honey, how are you? Okay, this is good info. My peppers were taller than me last year. So that's the thing is when you do that, it stopped them from going tall and it makes them go wide. I have a pepper out there now. I have 2 pepper plants out there now, but one of them, I topped her and she is wide. And listen, I just harvest 5 bell peppers from her today. So I'm still harvesting peppers. I don't know how it's going to last over these couple of days because we're having really cold weather, right? But I'm going to let her stay until she give up the ghost, right? That's what I'm going to do. So, and I topped her and she just crazy developing peppers all over. But when time comes, if God say yes to life, I will share with you how I top peppers, okay? Yeah. And this is what I want you to know about a pepper. Pepper plants are perennials. That's what they are. They are perennials. So, seriously, a pepper plant, they want to live more than just one season. They really do. They do. So, they will put on more and more. Pepper plants are not hungry plants. And I see some people say pepper plants are hungry plants. I don't find peppers here in zone 9. Let me say that. I don't find them to be hungry. I find them to be, they want food steadily. You know, they not like overeaters, or like I hear people say banana trees and plantain trees are heavy feeders. I have been growing plantains for many years. I don't feed them. They feed themselves. Now, there is times where I have taken, where we have cutting it down, and I put those leaves all around them and they feed themselves. I do that. But like going around and giving them fertilizer, I don't do that to them. I don't. I really don't. So it say peppers are not heavy feeders, they are steady feeders. That's what they are. And because they are perennial, they will do great when you top them. And I will show you how. And for those like Sammy Joe you say you've been topping your peppers for years. When it is time, Sammy Joe, make a video on how you top your peppers, right? That would be great. I would thank you. Bob Brownlee. Hey, Miss Linden, everyone. Strike that beautiful pose. Mm. Bob Brownlee always have me over here acting crazy, y'all. Hey, Lisa. All right. Let me get down to the bottom, y'all. I'm so far behind already. Already. Hey, who is that? Byron? Barb? Barb Lee? Hey, baby. I'm really behind. Hey, Tia, say hello, Miss Linda, everyone. Hello, Miss Linda. How are you? Hi to the chat. All right. Let me get to the bottom, y'all. Mommy time. My growth season is short, okay? So I don't top off, but I top basil and other herbs. Now that's another one, is basil. It is great to top a basil because basil will definitely go straight up. But if you top it, she gonna bush out, and baby, that means you have more harvests. You got more harvests going on, right? Simply Bell, hey baby. Hey, Miss Gloria. Hey, Miss Robinson. It's so good to see you all. Really is. All right, I'm gonna get to the bottom, y'all. All right. Nikki Walker said, my pepper plants don't ask for much. So I'm gonna share some things. So remember, we talked about the benefits of phosphorus when it comes to peppers too. Phosphorus is so. I told this young lady this maybe about a year ago, that phosphorus is so good for peppers, right? It's so good because it helps your flower production, it helps your root production, it helps your plant to be stronger. So she said, well, I only put it on there one time and I get great harvests. I'm like, well, that's wonderful. I said, just think if you would at least put some bone meal on it or some kind of phosphorus on it at least once a month, just think how greater your harvest would be. And even if you just have to try with one plant, right? Just try it with one plant, because why not, if it can help you? And why not? Because the only place, like, I can tell you what it does for me here in zone 9. But if you live in 8 or 7, right, I can't tell you what it'll do. But with tips from all of us here, you can try one plant, right? If you really want to know. Why not? Nikki Walker say, I feed my soil. My pepper plants live on once a month unless there's something going on with them. Great. So this is another thing, and I want us to think about this. Now, this can help us save our plants. And Veggie, I want to thank you too, because baby, you put a lot on my mind. And a lot of times when we put up our videos, we we are focusing on one thing, right? And I understand. But when someone like me look at your video, I see that one thing, but then I see so much more. I see so much more. See that okra video you did, the comparison? That thing there really got me. I'm gonna tell you, like, Sylvia just said, I want to get my peppers out really early. Okay, very good. Is this saving our peppers and knowing when, or any plant, or knowing when to let that plant go, right? We got to know when to let things go, right? Because it could bring disease into the garden because of this. If you think of your garden as people, and I know it's crazy, but just hang in there with me for a second. Stay with me for a second, right? If you have dry skin, if your hands are dry and cracky, right? The first thing I would do is moisturize my hands, right? Some kind of hydration to my hands. Well, if you think about a plant, it's almost like the same in many ways. It's that, look at the leaves. The leaves are cracky, they are brown, they got brown edges. They need some type of hydration, right? So if you think about things, when you look at them, and this is the language of plants, is they tell you everything that is going on within the plant and under the soil. They talk to us with their leaves. So you all think about that for a minute and tell me what you think. That plants tell us exactly what's going on with them through their leaves, right? Basil love being topped. Exactly, Nikki. Topping basil will cause it to bush and get huge. Yeah. So that's just more food, baby. That's more food. Hey, growing up the bucks. How you doing, man? How you doing? Good to see you here. Son said, I top off my holy and cinnamon basil plant every time the flowers appears. It bushes out really big. Yes, it does. So another thing about peppers, thank you for the flower thing, right? Another thing about peppers is this: when your peppers start growing, or even if you go and buy a pepper plant and say it's about this tall, and now she putting on flowers. Listen, the first thing you want to do is get that plant strong. You want the roots strong. So sometimes it is best to take those flowers off. Those first flowers from this little bitty plant, sometimes take them off, because the first thing you want to do is get a strong, healthy plant. And I know some people can't do it. I know it's just like topping. Some people cannot bear topping their peppers because to top it, you got to take some flowers off. Some people can't do it. They just can't do it, y'all. Oh, Sammy Joe talking to Nikki. Okay. All right. Let me get to the bottom, y'all. All right. Okra. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm getting to the bottom. Nikki said, I have no problems issuing out evictions. Eviction notice. If no improvement, they got to go. Yeah. Yeah. Plants will definitely tell you when something is wrong. It really will, family. It really will. All we have to do is know the signs, know the language, know what they're saying. We know one thing. If you see dry and cracky leaves and flowers all curled inside out, that ain't normal. That ain't normal. No, no, that ain't normal. She's asking for something. So, messages from your plant is them telling us something is wrong with them, right? It really is if you pay attention. Pay attention to them. All right. It said peppers are heavy feeders, but they're not. So, what do pepper plants love? What do they love? Hey, Stacy, man, I will show love to the plants that's struggling by have that will to live. But wait a minute. Wait a minute. They're struggling by to have that will to live, but I'm not dealing with them freeloaders eating up my food, my good fertilizer, and no production. Oh yes, they gotta go. And I do understand, baby. I do. I really do. But I think the song says, you got to know when to fold up. Y'all know that song? That song, you got to know when to walk away from them, um, and just try to find out what's their problem, right? Yeah, Mike. Yeah. So, what do peppers love? To grow a beautiful pepper, right? So, we established that having flowers is great on a pepper plant. It's beautiful. But sometimes when they are young, that when the plant is young, you want to take those flowers off. How many of you all do that? Let me know. Yes, you got to know when to walk away, know when to run. Yeah, you got to know. Let me know. Let me know. Do any one of you all take your flowers off when it's a very small pepper plant? You do, Nikki, or are you just laughing at the song? Okay, I will take flowers off if the plant is young. There you go. I snap those flowers off so fast. Yeah. Well, if you want a strong, healthy plant, then you want to try to get that plant in the root strong first, right? Because you want more than one harvest from this plant, right? If it's too young, yes, and that's what we're saying. If it's too young, right? So I do pinch my first fruit. Okay, few flowers. And okay. I remove flowers. Wait a minute. Mm. I remove flowers when plants are small. Okay, okay. Veggies say I take any flowers off that form on seedlings before I plant them out. There you go. And that's a good thing because, and that'll keep you with great timing. I like that one. Yeah. Okay. So to keep your plants, your peppers strong and healthy, they like compost. And we talked about we're coming from winter to spring. So that means our soil is cold. So it's going to take a minute or two, like maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks before your soil get nice and warm. You want that soil nice and warm, right? So peppers, they love compost and worm casting, um, super juice or compost tea, whatever one you do. 511, bone meal. Also, you can use what is this stuff? Rock dust. That's another form of not only phosphorus, but a lot of other minerals is in rock dust, right? But what peppers don't like is too much nitrogen. So if you see your plants have just an abundance of leaves and no flowers, if you see your plant, any plant, not just peppers, any plant, and all you see is beautiful big leaves, no flowers, no fruits, back up, back up on the nitrogen, because there's so many ways we given our gardens nitrogen. Okay, taking the flowers, a immature plant is a sign of knowledgeable gardening and the results of topping off. Yes. Awesome, baby. Awesome. Okay. What peppers don't like is too much nitrogen. Yeah, those big leaf field peppers, and overfeeding. Overfeeding. You know, we talked about that not too long ago about how we, many of us were baby plants, right? We baby plants. So let me tell y'all about my grandmama. As I shared with you all, my grandmama wasn't the kind of woman that, um, will hug you and kiss me and say, "Oh, my baby, how my granddaughter doing today? Come on, give grandma a kiss." No, that was not my grandmama. No, no. She wasn't that lovey-dovey type of woman, but I knew my grandmama loved me. I knew she loved me, but she was not that boisterous woman, hugging and kissing and mm-mm, they ain't her. She ain't that one, right? And so she did the plants the same way. We talked about how if you was raised around a garden, how the older men used to beat fruit trees. How many of you are hurt? I know, broke. If you still here, I know you know that they used to literally beat a tree to get it to produce. And why? If you beat that tree, what will make it produce and why is because of this. Every living thing, humans, insects, mammals, if you breathe, when he said whoop that tree, everything that live, the one thing they want to do in life is reproduce. And this is what happens is when you whoop that tree, That tree thinks it is about to die. So what does it do? It produces fruits. Now that may sound crazy, but I'm gonna tell you something, that is real. That is real. Would you say, Stacy? Yes, they will whoop that tree. And that's exactly what they did. They will whoop the tree. Yeah. My grandmama used to go around talking to plants like I would be talking to you and I. She said, y'all don't get y'all together. Y'all up out of here, you know? They start crying and screaming, I want to live. They put on the fruits. That's what happens. I was told to put a nail in the avocado tree to produce. I guess that's a form of whooping. Exactly. Exactly. They did things like that. And if you don't understand, you would think our ancestors were out of their mind. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing that they really did whoop the trees. They did. Everybody could get it back then. Trees, kids and dogs, everybody with their own branches. They say, give me that switch. That is crazy, y'all. But it's true. It's true. All right. So this is a TNOG tip, right? If flowers, and this is on your peppers, if flowers fall, but the leaves look fine, the leaves look great, but your flowers is falling off, but the leaves are beautiful, right? It's a heat problem. That's a heat problem. Now, sometimes you have some people, and I tell people, and I know many of you have told people, listen, you're going to plant a pepper, you need to plant it in, full sun. Well, my full sun and your full sun probably don't feel the same at all, right? Because not only do I have full sun, I have full-time humidity, right? And sometimes you have to do, especially in the summer, you have to make some kind of shade, because when you will know you need shade is because the flowers are going to start falling off of your peppers. And when the flowers start falling off, that's a heat problem. All right. So you may try to be figuring out what it is, but I'm telling you, it's a heat problem that is not a nutritious problem. Right? The heat got all my tomatoes last year. Oh, wow. I planted it too late. There you go. And it ran into the summer. And I know Texas heat is hotter than mine. So, yeah. All right. Let's see. So, hey, Jewel, I'm going to try. Okay, baby. Good. So, let me ask a question now. Okay, so we talked about what the peppers need. I said rock dust, rock dust, worm casting, compost, yeah, all that kind of good stuff, right? But don't forget the phosphorus. Many people forget phosphorus when we're talking peppers, tomatoes. So if you are organically gardening, remember this. If you are gardening organically, you're going to have a lot of runoff, because a lot of our fertilizers is how many of you all do more liquid fertilizers than granulated? Let me find that out. Hey, Katina, I overwinter all my peppers here in Dallas. All right. That's awesome, baby. That's awesome. And they lived. How are they doing? So Nikki said she do liquid more than anything. Okay. Let me know. Liquid. There you go. Okay, so I try to balance. Okay, Mike. I try to balance. I'm a liquid. Okay. Okay. Me 5'11 is super juice, a liquid. I do more liquid. Liquid. Yeah. I find that most organic gardeners grow with more liquids than granulated. I take pine branches. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We rolling. We rolling. Let me see. Can I catch you, Sammy Joe? Miss Red say I do more liquid. Sammy Joe say I take pine branches and I put them over my tomato plants just to protect them from the sun. There you go. Yes, I have them against the house to keep warm until the ground warms up. Okay. So Jules says she do more liquid. Broke say granulated before planting and liquid after. Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So, oh, Katina says she do 50-50. Okay. So let me just say this here. When you do like me, I do more liquid. Now, in the beginning, like right now, my beds, I have put bone meal. What else is in there? Bone meal and super juice and 511, right? That is what's in my bed now. And I've been doing that for about 2 weeks now, just fertilizing the soil. That is it. That is all, right? The only other granulated I will use is once a month. I'm going to go around and give everybody some phosphorus, granulated phosphorus, right? Now, the reason why I'm saying this because when we using liquid, remember that our liquid is going to run off, right? And this is why when you are um, organic, you fertilize more. So synthetic gardeners, I've seen some synthetic gardeners say they fertilize every 6 months. Every 6 months they put like 13, 13, 13 in their beds, right? And it's still, kicking up, whatever that NPK form. But it gonna run off in the water. What our plants do not suck up, it's gonna run off. Okay? And that's why going around and putting in your phosphorus once a month, listen, it's gonna help you. Even if you never tried that before, try it with one bed, try it with one container. Okay? I'm That's what I do, y'all. That's what I do. All right. I put the granulated in rainwater. Oh, okay. In rainwater to have it applied. Okay. I do both, but liquids the most. Exactly, man. And I think most of us do liquids the most. Especially like I know you got that huge container. I don't know how many gallons that is of super juice you got over there, Stacy. Look like 100 gallons. Liquid fertilizers, dry amendments like coffee grounds and alfalfa. Yeah. I feel like liquid is more controllable. So, Christopher, I don't know how long you've been here, but liquid fertilizers, if you are growing organically, the plants suck up all the fertilizers from the soil. Organic fertilizers, they suck it up. Organic fertilizers from the soil. Synthetics fertilizers, that fertilizer goes straight to the plants. Yeah. I start the granules, I guess, then liquid. Also, I discovered who is that? All right. Okay, whose poop is that? um, I steep it in water. Okay, cool, baby. Cool. Hey, honey. Hey, Natash. Okay. Good evening, baby. I'm just trying to grow things. I haven't moved on to amendments and fertilizer. Okay. So tell me this, is this your first year growing, Atlin? Let me know. I do more granulated in my elevated beds, but mostly liquids in my bags. Okay, planters and raised bed. Okay, and this is why we have to fertilize more often because the liquid is going to run off. Okay, baby, that's the reason. Yeah. All right, Mike. So Stacy said, I don't know how many gallons either, but it is cleaned up and ready to go for the spring. I know that's right, man. I saw you do all that cleaning out there. Alpaca is like a llama. Oh, alpaca. I got you. I got you. It's like a llama. Oh, and you use their poop. Okay. Okay. TNOG, it's my third year. Okay, good. So what fertilizer do you use? And alpaca, right. I get it now. Thank you, my baby. Thank you. Okay. All right. So let me ask this question. What is it that you are growing this season that you are excited to grow? Let me know what you are excited to grow this season and you are ready for it. Maybe it's something you never grown before, but you're excited to grow it. Let me know. um Red during squash. Wait a minute. um Mommy time. Okay. Okay. um I got a 444 and bone meal and worm cat. Okay, great. Sounds good. Red during squash. That sounds cool. Tatsoy. All right, songs. Black cherry tomatoes. All right. Miss Linda, Stacy has his liquids ready to run people out of their garden. I know, huh? I had to use his remedy one time. And let me tell y'all, it works. It works, baby. I'm so excited. Yeah. A red curry squash. Okay. Y'all, I'm going from tomatoes and peas and peppers to 125 seed variety. Okay. I'm trying a new sweet hot pepper. Say that again. I'm trying a new sweet hot pepper. Really? What's the name of that? A sweet hot pepper. Hmm, that sounds cool. A sweet hot pepper. All right, lipstick time to come off. All right. Ugh. All right. Um, Katina says, I will grow ground cherries for the first time this upcoming growing season. Sounds exciting. I can't wait to grow that alma pepper. I need paprika and a spaghetti squash. All right. I'm excited for my blackberries and nice tomatoes and cucumbers. Nice. That's just the name of it. I'm going to try a lot of squash again. Okay. Raspberry and strawberry. I'm excited to grow the cushaw, okay, that I got from Homestead Heart and Broke Farmer. Okay. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries, elderberries, goji berries, and those red pigeon peas. Come on, girl. You got the berries. I tell you. That sounds amazing. Miss Red said the Cherokee purple. All right. Ghost peppers, Paul Robeson, tomatoes, and snap peas. Miss B say cabbage with the big head. I love it. Oh, the grapes. Okay. Myra says fig trees. I couldn't bring them in. I pray some make it through the winter. I got one Italian inside. Stem is bare, but I got an 8-inch shot growing shoot. Okay, growing in the side. All right. We got to pray for that one, huh, baby? Yeah. I'm growing ashwagandha from seed for the first time. All right, Nikki. I forgot hibiscus and elderberry. Okay. Black cherry tomatoes. Mm. More broccoli, kohlrabi, cauliflower. I want the leaves to eat while I wait for the harvest. I like that, Mike. It's a Cajun bell pepper. Well, come on here, Sylvia. I like that. No, I need some nice tomatoes and cucumbers. Okay. I'm going to try melons again this summer. All right. How many of you all are growing sweet potatoes this year? Ginger, tomatoes, sweet potatoes, delicata squash. All right. I'm also excited to grow morning glory. Okay. I plan to trellis it all over the railing of my front porch so I can give my house some curb appeal. Okay. Well, good. I'm glad you have a spot for it and definitely where it can trellis because morning glory, you're going to find them all on top of your house. They are prolific and they will grow everywhere. And I mean everywhere. But I have purple odds. I have some yellows, some blues, but the most ones I have in my soil is the purple odds, morning glory. I may try growing a lemon bush. What do you mean a lemon bush? What do you mean? I put my lemon tree in the house. Okay. Me. All right. Yes. I have to grow sweet potatoes. Yeah, me. I'm growing sweet potatoes too. I have some two sweet potatoes by my sink right now, and they're growing their leaves. So I'm very happy about that, which they take a long time to do, right? But they're doing it finally. I think I got the Cajun pepper from Renaissance Grandma. I need to grow it. That sounds really good, huh? I need to grow more flowers this year. That's for sure. Okay. I grow sweet potatoes every year. Once you plant sweet potatoes, you have them for life. So Evidently you are growing them in the ground when you say that, because I never put sweet potatoes in the ground. And the reason is because I be digging up everywhere trying to find sweet potatoes, right? So yeah. And I have a backyard, so I don't have a large piece of land, so everybody got to make room for everybody, right? Yeah. I have my sweet potatoes in the window right now. All right. So I can have my slips ready. There you go, Sammy Joe. I'm still eating my sweet potatoes. I will use in a couple of for starts. Cool. Come on, Mike. Let's grow it. I'm excited about growing a spicy sweet pepper. That sounds really cool though. My Chicago fig were small last year. I hope I get some figs this year. So Barb, where's your tree? Is it in the ground or is it in a container? Right? Let me know. In the ground. Yes, see, I figured it was in the ground. I want to try and grow lemons this year. So you need a lemon tree, right? So get your lemon tree, whatever kind of lemon tree you want. There's so many, different varieties out there. Myra say sweet potatoes on the windowsill, waiting for spring so I can box them up. And that's what Myra does. Myra plant her sweet potatoes in cardboard boxes. She always have amazing harvests, but that's how she plant her sweet potatoes, in cardboard boxes. Go Myra. Go Myra. I actually bought sweet potato cuttings this year. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people, did that. I grow sweet potatoes in grow bags and cardboard boxes too. Cool. Awesome. Well, I know Myra do it every year, and she does get amazing harvests from growing sweet potatoes in boxes. I would love to hear how those peppers turn out for you, Sylvia. Okay. All right. Now, this question: how many of you all are growing garlic, and have you planted your garlic? Let me know. Or when do you plant your garlic? Those are cool ideas to grow sweet potatoes in cardboard boxes. It works too, baby. It works. I'm also planning to get 2 pear trees, 2 peach trees, and 2 plum trees. Yes, yes. All right. My garlic is in the ground. All right. I planted my garlic in October. Okay. Trying lovage this year. Okay. Growing garlic intimidates me. Why? I'm growing lots of garlic. I usually plant at the end of October. Yes. I planted my garlic in October. All right. My garlic goes in October, comes out in July. All right. So here in zone 9, we should have had our garlic in no later than December 15th. December 15th. And garlic takes 9 months to grow. You do the math. You do the math, right? I plant hardneck garlic in September. They'll be ready in early summer. Yeah, mommy time. Golden time say I planted my garlic in November with some onions. Awesome. All right, I planted my garlic in November. I just planted my garlic a week ago. Trust me, you'll be all right, baby. You'll be all right, right? So garlic is another one of those. How many of you have good harvests? Maybe you have nice size bulb. Maybe your bulbs are small. Let me know. How's your bulbs? Do you think my garlic will survive the snow? First time have 2 in a pot. I think they will survive the snow, my love. They will. My hardneck garlic is in the ground. It was planted in November. It will be ready for the 4th of July. Yeah. I had I had a awesome harvest last summer. Yeah, Mike. Big bulbs for me. Come on, Kanisha. Big bulbs. So, one of the things you should always think about is um, how are you treating your garlic? How are you feeding your garlic? Remember, I was telling you, like, if you look at your garlic as like a person or human being, think about it. Babies, babies. Think about babies, right? Babies, they transform so much. They look so different at every stage of their life. We do. We look so different at every stage of our life. You go back and look at me when I was 55, I look different than I do today, right? So, and through different stages, so pay attention to your plants. And what changes is like a child, it's nourishment. Garlic. No, they are not heavy feeders. They are steady feeders. They just need food, right? So, one of the things that I see the most, and that's from many of us, and these are the people that I really, I find myself at your channel, I'm looking, and even me, just learning what will make my garlic healthier. And that's what I want. Healthy plants. What would make my plant healthy without going overboard? Because going overboard is just as worse as not giving them what they need, right? So incorporate more phosphorus into your garlic. You'll see a difference. I promise. I feed my garlic lots of bone meal. Come on, Nikki Walker. A little nitrogen and potassium. Right. And wood ash is another one. Wood ash is great. And I mean great. And Veggie was telling me that her husband got this little stove. It's like a little wooden stove, and she's gonna put it to use so she can make her own wood ash. So that wood ash, just so we can have healthier plants, healthier food, more food, right? So if things jump off, we ain't jumping nowhere. We at least we have food. We have food. Okay? And that's the thing that we want to make sure of here. We want to know how to take care of our plants. The only thing I don't have a solution for, I got some ideas, but maybe y'all can help me. What we gonna do about the heifer? Broke, since you growing all this squash, what are we gonna do about her? What are you all planning to do about her? Squash vine borer, for those who don't know who I'm talking about. What are we gonna do? What we gonna do, baby? What we gonna do? Let me know. Do feed now or wait until spring? What do you mean? What do you mean? No, bro. That's no. No, bro. Bro said I'm gonna cross my fingers. No, I ain't doing it. I ain't with you on that one. Mm-mm. I got a zapper now. Let's get that right. Wait a minute. And I think growing out the box was telling me something about some weight or something like that. I'm not sure. Wait a minute. All right, let me see. Okay. Let me see. Can I catch y'all? Why are you terrible about growing garlic and onions? I try. We got to talk about that, son. I planted garlic. I planted garlic by my chicken coop. Okay. Bob Brownlee say my figs are in large containers with burlap around the bottom trunk and covered with other protection for the cold, freezing winter. Okay, baby. The leaves on my garlic is telling me, okay, they need some Epsom salt. Okay, simply. All right. I'll try growing garlic this year after taking um, a deep breath. I planted my garlic last October and they are all coming up good, baby. I still got 20 bulbs left to eat. Still summer, okay. Leslie say I planted hardneck garlic in September. I harvest in August. I'm in zone 4B5A, 8,000 feet in Colorado. All right, Lisa. If it's hardneck garlic, it will survive the snow. Yes, but always put something over it, like glass. Okay. Thank you, baby. That's what I can never get rid. How much to water them? Your garlic. So definitely use your hands. Use your hands. If it's dry, give it water. And I would deep water so you don't have to water maybe every other day. Okay? Yeah. I feed my garlic lots of bone meal and a little nitrogen and a little potassium. Okay, baby. Awesome. I don't give my garlic a lot of water. There you go. Do feed now or wait until spring. So I would feed my soil now. Wait a minute. Where are you? What zone are you in, baby? Broke said he go cross his fingers. No, I'm sick of that heifer. Nikki, I know. Do tell me what we gonna do. What we gonna do, y'all? I know. I'm covering my squash and try to hand pollinate. Okay, that's it. Now I do have this very large covering. That is one thing I can do, right? I can cover, and yeah, I hate to do it. I do because I don't cover nothing. I don't. I gotta think about it. All right. Yeah. I took head last year. I wait a minute. I think you want to say a hit. I took heed last year from Lead Farmer 73. I planted 3 times more than you need. Yeah. I try to grow sweet potatoes every year, also growing collards and mustard greens, cabbage, tomatoes, peppers, and squash, and potatoes, broccoli, romanesco, and broccoli, garlic, all of that. Yeah, baby. The heifer. Yes, mommy time. Fortunately, we really don't have the boar problem in I know in your area because I have enough issues, and you do, baby. I'm still looking at I guess a Facebook post of what people are doing about the squash vine board. Yes, I have a zapper too. Yeah, so I can definitely zapper, drop more seeds. But then that's the thing is, if I drop more seeds, then if I get all these vegetables, that's just, I don't know. I just don't want to have, you know, 12, 14 um squashes of like plants of spaghetti squash and butternut squash and candy roasted squash and that potato squash that Veggie and I growing, because too much is too much. But anyway, we'll see. I'm gonna think of something. So Nikki Walker say broke me too. I use wood ash for chickens when we cook out. Now I can use it in my garden. Wow, yeah, Myra. Hey J3 man, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for these roses we got going on in here. I got 4. All I could think of is plant early and have backup. So this is what I did one year. I did that. I planted early. She still hit me. I planted late. So I'm like, okay, she gone, right? She hit me. So I'm going to try something. Definitely. I will let you all know what I come up with. Leslie said tromboncini squash is resistant. Yeah, to the squash vine borer, as well as other. I know I grew it last year, and yeah, I didn't have any problems, but I want the candy roaster. I want the butternut. I want the spaghetti. That's what I want. I planted a squash in my alley, and that kept many of them squash vine borers away. Okay, so I'm going to try. Thank you. I may grow some by my plantains and see. Well, having it in a crowded place will help her. Do we fertilize in winter and start in the spring? So I do. So like right now, I have fertilized my soil about 3 times. And that's the first thing I always do is fertilize my soil. Now, this is what I want you to know also. I don't know how you have plants growing inside, so I'm just saying that for those who have plants growing inside, you're going to take your plant, come out to your garden and put your plants in your garden, right? And that's great. Now, if you direct sowing, and still I say fertilize your soil. But this is also what I want you to know. Seeds do not need fertilizer. Seeds don't need fertilizer because everything that seed need to germinate, God has already put it in it, right? But this is the thing. When it germinates, it's like a baby. When it germinates, right? It's looking for its first meal. So it don't have to wait for you to say, wait a minute, I need to go fertilize this soil because the soil is already fertilized and that plant is going to be able to suck up that fertilizer quickly, right? But anytime you are dropping direct sowing seeds in something, seeds do not need fertilizer at all. God has given her everything she needs, right? And that's real. So another thing is I see that, people, they sterilize their soil. So they sterilize their soil. Now, if you are sterilizing your soil to plant inside, do I get it? I get it because it kills not only flying insects or crawling insects, it will kill the eggs of insects. But when you sterilize that soil to kill those insects, it also depletes your soil. So what you end up with is dead soil. And that's real. It's just what it is. I grew patty pan squash last year with copper stakes surrounding it. So did you have any problem? Let me know, Barb Brownlee. Patty pans are so good. They are. Jada, that's Jada favorite. Favorite. I and I didn't have any problems with the heifer with that one. I didn't. All right. Nikki, oh Nikki speaking. She said, "Hello everyone." No, that's not Nikki. Child, beautifully blessed. Hey, my baby. Hey, honey. She said, "Hello, everyone. I have been trying to catch you when you're alive." Well, baby, you got us, honey. You got us. All right. I'm a beginner gardener and I missed a question. Do you fertilize during the winter? I am in zone 8B. So I'm just saying what I do. So, everyone, you answer beautifully blessed if you all would. So, she's asking, do you fertilize during the winter? Okay, so right now, if you have brassicas in your yard from your fall vegetables, right? Then you just wait till you clean out your beds. Once you clean out your beds, then fertilize your soil and let it set until it's time for you to drop your spring garden. But if you have brassicas, if you have greens out there, then no, I mean, fertilize your greens, but your fertilizing right now is for your vegetables now. It's not for the spring. Am I right about that? This year, I will dry some peppermint leaves and spread them. Okay. It's all around my squat. Oh, okay. Son says, okay, it's already middle January, but I will go ahead and plant some garlic and onions. I will use those things. So I plant my onions. This is just me now. And I'm in zone 9B, but this is what I've been doing for years, right? I plant my onions at the beginning of spring. So my spring, when it's time for me to, is usually at the end of January, the beginning, well, at the end of, in the middle of February, the beginning of March. I will drop my onions. That's what I do every year. That's when I drop onions. Hey, Odom. Hey, man. So if you're growing onions, when do you drop your onions? I even tried injecting BTs and surgically removed it. I did that years ago, girl. My God. And talk about squeamish with them big worms. No, I ain't doing that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nikki said, I will dry peppermint leaves and spread it all around my squash to see if that will help. Yeah, and I see a lot of people putting diatomaceous earth all over their squash plants. I don't know about all of that. Hey, Zena, I think that's how you pronounce your name, Johnson, Zane. I'm in 6B and Pennsylvania. I give my garlic a granulated and liquid when I plant. I make sure they are planted 4 inches deep because of snow. Once spring hit, they get liquid for a wake me up. Okay, go ahead, baby. That sounds really good. Um, LGG say, I already dropped my squash. The containers will be covered before the fruit comes. No hesitation. So you have dropped your squash already in a place where they are going to live, or are you going to move them from where they are? And you in New York, so Yeah. Okay. I'm in zone 9B in Central Florida. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We have to figure something out, Miss Linda. What, baby? We got that new addition, okay? That mashed potato squash. I know. I know. Did you get yours, Angela? Because I think I sent it to 3 people. Um, I think it was you, and I know Veggie. Odom said, have anybody tried covering the stems 6 to 8 inches in up with, okay, with cheesecloth, I guess, aluminum foil. So listen, this is what I've done years ago, right? So this is the bottom of the squash, right? And I have taken aluminum foil and put all over the bottom of the squash. But these are leaves, stems coming from the squash, and they're going all over everywhere. She put eggs, she put eggs all in these stems. It don't have to be down here at the bottom by the soil. She put eggs everywhere you see a joint, potentially, she'll put an egg in there. So cheesecloth and aluminum foil and all of that stuff, not unless you're gonna cover up the whole plant. All of that, mm-mm, mm-mm. Growing mustard all year got me harvest ones. Wait a minute. Growing mustards all year got me harvest ones I didn't know Okay, cool. I am trying all the things. No, huh? I know, baby. I know. Okay, there you. Oh, okay, Veggie. I did not get a Blue Hubbard. Okay, I got one candy roaster. I have candy roaster and I want to grow her, but let me tell you, she loved the candy roaster. She loved it. She loved putting her babies all over that plant. Yeah, yeah. Maybe if I took a picture of my cousin feet, that may deter the Bible. Oh my God, Nikki. Wow. Thank you, Miss Linda, for saying that. Your soul is dead. Don't do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's true. When you sterilize that soil with that boiling water, you're killing everything. 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 Dead. Yeah. I have seeds for patty pans. Are they really good? They are really good. They are really good, baby. Patty pan is really good. Jada loved those things. Hmm. Leslie said, I do not fertilize between the. Oh, look at you. Go ahead, girl. And the bud break and the plants, the personing plants are not. And that is true at some times, but at the begin, we talking about it in the beginning of spring. We talking about the beginning of spring, so that's not the time at all. Yeah, that's not the time. I dropped my onions in November. You did? Yeah. Okay. I dropped my onions in November. Good evening, Kenneth. Most succeed with onions I've had is a plant all season long. Some even over winter. So, Mike, that's those walking onions. Yes, permanent locations for squash. What does that do, baby? Yes, ma'am. I got it from you. And it's true, my love. It's true. It's like growing by the full moon and things like that. And some people think it's hex or it's not true. But yeah, you'll find out that those old people really knew what they were talking about, right? So I'm always dropping onion seeds any open space, and that's true, Mike. Yeah. I thought about covering base too. Okay. Stems would still be exposed. I'm going to try putting in a cage like Harvey does. Okay. Yes, onions. I covered with clear wrap foil, and I use growing out the box ejection process. She still destroyed the plant. Yeah. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna find out something, but I know I am not going to. I don't think I'm going to cover. It's just too big of a space, or I would have to definitely contain that plant in one smaller area, right? I really would. I would have to contain it in the area where I usually plant melons. Yeah. So that's just the only way I would be able to do that. Right? All right. So, do anybody have any more questions about what you're growing, or do you foresee any problems, or what problems you had last year that maybe you want to try to resolve? I will be growing candy roaster for the first time this year. I'm so excited. Awesome, baby. Awesome. Mike grew the candy roaster. Mike made pie. Mike made a pie, y'all. That pie looks so delicious. I tell you. Oh, you're talking to Sylvia. All right. I think I will be doing what? Oh, I guess you want to say going to the farmer's market for squash until we figure it out. We gonna figure it out. Get your seeds together. Get your seeds together. We gonna get this thing, okay? We gonna get it. Where do I purchase the mashed potato squash seeds? Botanical Interests. That's who have that seed. Sylvia said, I have the vine borer. I don't have issues with squash bugs. Okay. But that vine borer is just a nasty huff. Yeah. And I have lots of squash bugs. Squash bugs come in all colors. They brown, they're green, they're yellow. But the squash vine borer is a whole different ball game. As a matter of fact, I think she is the most prettiest flying bug. I think she's pretty. She got that rust orange look on her. I think she's gorgeous, but she is just detrimental, right? I see an onion bulb start in February. Oh, wait a minute. And rebury deep in the fall. There we go. Hey, Jay, man, how you doing? Long day, short day onions, definitely. And we talked about that. Is so you got long day, short day, intermediate also. You got that middle thing going on. But I grow onions that loves the heat. So I grow super sweets, super sweets. And I grow the red onions. purple onions, because those are the sweetest to me, and I love them. Those purple onions, they are so good. I J3, I eat those onions just like you eat onions, right? Peel them and eat them. Me and Stacy, Miss Linda, I place squash in a container that the squash will grow permanently. Okay. I will be keeping those containers away from the beds and covering it early. Beautiful. You know, I love it. I love it when you have a plan, baby. You have a plan. And sometimes, many of us, we just going at it, right? We just going at it. But at least you do have a plan, and that's a cool thing. That's a cool thing, right? Yes, I'm going. All right. All right. All right. I got 4 roasters in my base. You do, Mike? I didn't have a good harvest on my cabbage. What could um what could be wrong? Okay, so there's a couple of things. One is, how is your watering practice? How do you water? I mean, just watering. Making sure your plants is not suffering from water. That's the very first thing, because that is the first thing of life for a plant is water, right? um Now, when you say you didn't get a good harvest, what do you mean you didn't get good harvest? Did you have germination? Did you have a lot of leaves? Did your plant get big? tell me some Tell me something about them. Let me know. Yes, is pretty. And when you spot her, she had dropped off her. Listen, when we see her, she's finished. She done did what she had to do. Little heifer. Little heifer. Y'all wrong for that. We right though, man. We right. Valdelia onions are my favorite. Yes, I like Valdelia too, but you know, they don't want to play with me. I don't play with them. Yeah. Let's see. What did he say? All right. Okay, so I'm waiting for. Oh, there you go. No, that's not okay, Christopher. Not many leaves, very small heads. Okay. How did you fertilize? Did you fertilize your plants? Did you fertilize your plants? Did you give your plants water? As I said, make sure your plant is moist, not saturated, just moist, and feed your plants, right? Sammy Joe, there you go. There you go, Sammy Joe. That heifer then dropped her babies off. Sure did. Just an unfit mother. Yeah. All right. So while we are here, we are about to get up out of here, but I want you all to be back on Tuesday, where we're going to be talking about gardening. Of course, you know that. But this is what I want to share with you all right now. And you all can help me. All right. If you stop by my channel anytime, you know, I love it. And I thank you all so much for being here. Always, always. Oh, thank you, Kenneth. Thank you. I thank you always for being here. Okay. But if you stop by the channel and you find it useful in any way to you in your garden, right? There are some things that you can help me with. So one thing you could do is, when you come in, hit that like button. Thank you, Nikki. She said, hit that like button, family, and thanks. Yes, hit that like button. Also, there's hearts on the side. Hit those hearts. Hit the hearts, right? Share the live. These are some things that can help me continue and help us, right? Also, you can just interact with the video, and you always do, right? If you want to help me also with the channel, you can send a super chat. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. You also, if you have a question, you can email me. That's my email, the New Orleans Gardener at gmail.com. I will answer you. Okay. Also, if you want to help the channel, you can definitely send a cash app. It's running across this. Yeah, it's up there, right? Also, there's another way you can help by becoming a member of the channel, right? So any way that you can help, I will appreciate it. But this is what I want you to know. If you cannot, remember, Miss Linda still love you, baby. And you will always be welcome here. Always. No question is too crazy. All right. If you have a question about gardening, ask your question. Ask your question. There are many questions. There are many songs that we will never hear. Is because someone was too afraid to sing it. You may think that's weird, but I promise you that's the truth. This happened to a member of my family. I thought she was amazing. A songwriter, voice beautiful. She's gone now. All of those beautiful songs she had. And many people didn't hear them. I thank God I heard many, but not all of them. I didn't hear them because she was too shy. She was too afraid. She thought maybe people will laugh at her. But listen, when I began to sing, my mama told me I sound good. Man, I ain't care what nobody else say. Give me the mic, please. Because my mama say I sound good. So if my mama says so, baby, that's law. That's law. But don't be afraid to ask your questions, right? I'm here for you. I'm here for you. And if I don't know, I'm going to find out. We are in a community. And with a community, we help each other. We have Nikki. We got 2 or 3 Nikki's. We got Mike. You right? We got Stacy's. We got 2 Stacy's, right? All of us together can help each other. Jay said it best. Each one teach one, right? And there's another thing. They have this thing where some people, they get over just upset. Oh, I said that on my channel last week. Now look at them, they saying it. Family, don't get caught up in the drama. That's foolishness. That's foolishness. And this is why I always say, if you find out something here on my channel and you say it on your channel and you don't call my name, listen to me. I still love you, baby, and I'm still good with you. We still good because I'm not in for the drama. You don't have to call my name. The whole point is that I want all of us to know how to grow our food. It don't matter who said it, especially if it was me. I'm telling you, say it. And you ain't got to say my name. And I'm good with you. Okay, because that's foolery. That's a whole bunch of, that's some other stuff I want to say, but I can't say it. Ain't nobody got time for the food. Say that, Nikki. And I am not one of them. I am not one of them. Right? Do it. I'm telling you to do it. Okay. That's right, Mike. Just grow, baby. Just grow. Just do it. Right? But anyway, I want to thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. And Christopher, thank you so much for becoming a member of the channel. Now, Christopher, we have a live every Thursday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't think we have a man. We we don't, I don't think we had a man, but we got a man, y'all. Oh, Sammy Joe, thank you, baby. Oh, I got it. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Sammy Joe. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, PIA. Hey, baby. Hey. Oh, thank you, baby. Yes. And that's something, Veggie. That is awesome. Thank you all so much. I'll be there. Learning to grow better is my goal. Very good. Very good. Very good. I appreciate you all. And we're going to see each other back here on Tuesday. I'm going to eat something. I don't know yet, but I got some stuff in there. But you all have a good night. Thank you, Miss Linda, for all the incredible information as well as your time. Always, Nikki. Always. Right? Just what I do for you, baby, you do for me. You know, I love hanging out with you all. Lots of great information. Very much appreciate. Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa. Y'all have a good night, and we're going to see each other on Tuesday, okay? Later, babies. Good night, Kenneth. TLC. You too, Keith. You all have a good night. Be unstoppable. All right, baby. Y'all have a good night. Later.